out here walking. We got Jeffrey looking like a dang soft serve ice cream cone out here with a sweatsuit on.
Hey, listen. We set a goal to be $199 before I left for Miami.
Out here
and
looking like
we only have 4 more days before we leave, and we're not $199 yet. So whatever it takes.
Hi, welcome to Mr. Softy. Can I get you a vanilla ice cream cone? Coming right up.
The best color that Walmart had, man.
Coming right up. We on that Walmart life, baby.
Need some weights for that thing? Yeah, bro. What you got? You got some weights? I already got 35 pounds in here. What's these? I don't know. They're pretty heavy. He's weighting me up. Look at this.
What are these?
My man, what's your name?
Chris.
Jeffrey.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, man.
I just had it laying around in the shed, man. I was like, I'm never gonna do anything with him.
He's
so.
look at me. He's loading me up with more weights. I don't know where we're gonna stick them, but hey, I appreciate it. We'll take a couple.
Yeah.
We'll make it work.
You the mayor of this neighborhood?
No, sir.
You just riding around helping people.
Ride around my free golf cart.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
My dad gave it to me. I was like, shit.
I think sweet. Hey, appreciate the weights,
all you
brother.
need?
You can add them in.
Hey, I don't know where I'm gonna stick them, so.
I can go drop them off at the car if you want me to.
Nah, it's good, man. I appreciate it.
All right,
Thanks,
rest going in the trash,
It
bro.
was nice meeting you, man. Have a great day.
Let's go. We got more weight.
You put them in your pockets. Chris was a very nice man. Right, Chris?
Chris put me on the blog.
He didn't know he was going to meet Mr. Frosty.
Where do I stick these? Where do I stick these at now?
I don't know. You can't get rid of them. That was so nice of him.
Let me do. Put the phone down here.
Let's see.
Put the keys over here. Pull the knife out. Here. Put it up here. Oh yeah. Perfect.
Everything I don't ever use. I'm like,
Man.
he sits in the shed. He's collecting dust.
Got all kinds of stuff.
People give me shit all the time.
A lucky man.
Hey. We got them in. These things are heavy. I'm not gonna lie.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying. He got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff in there.
What's going on, vlog? Welcome to week 3. Jeffrey Jensen here. So glad you guys are back with us for another week-long episode. We are about 2 weeks out from surgery, but by the time you guys are watching this, this will be the day before I'm going in for surgery. So, interesting thing, just got off my pre-op call, and something that I never knew or ever thought that I would have to do before having surgery is cut out all of my caffeine, which doesn't seem like a huge deal to most people, but for me, I consume, embarrassingly, about 500 to 700 milligrams of caffeine a day between healthy energy drinks that I take, that's a vitamin supplement, pre-workouts, and some other caffeines, coffee, stuff like that. Yeah, so I take a lot of caffeine, and apparently before you have skin removal surgery or a surgery that's this invasive, you need to really cut out caffeine because that can increase your blood pressure and your heart rate, and it can also cause some complications during the surgery. So unfortunately, as you've seen in the thumbnail, they're making me quit all caffeine. If you're on this journey with me and you find yourself in a place where you have to have skin removal surgery or any type of surgery, this is just something good to know. It's something I didn't know, and honestly, I kind of wish I would have known a little bit sooner than 2 weeks out, because it would have made tapering a little bit easier. At the end of the day, caffeine's a drug, whether you like it or not, and so when you come off of a drug, you're probably gonna have withdrawals. So this is something that we're working through, but yeah, as of now, for the next 2 weeks, no more pre-workout, no more fun supplements to get us through these workouts. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys an update on that. Like I said, about 2 weeks out from surgery, but by the time you guys are watching this video, we'll be going into surgery the next day. So welcome to week 3. We're glad you're here. Let's get right into it. Let's go. So, little pro tip if you have meal prep, which I do because we own a meal prep company, is air fryer. I love to use the air fryer for a lot of different stuff that we do. Mainly breakfast items like pancakes or French toast or burritos. Lunch items, burritos, flatbreads, stuff like that are obviously super simple in the air fryer. But even this is our summer shred bowl with steak, and it's got lean steak in there. So this is shoulder tenderloin, which if you're not familiar with it is like almost as close to filet as you can get, but even leaner and way less expensive. I've got diced sweet potatoes and asparagus. So I'm gonna take this whole thing and dump it right into the air fryer. Obviously not the container, but pull out the air fryer basket right here, dump all of the goodness inside, and I'm just gonna let this go for a few minutes. Gets the potatoes nice and crispy, heats up the steak nice, and gets the asparagus nice and crispy as well. So I'm gonna do that and then add some of the Ray's sugar-free barbecue sauce. This is my favorite sugar-free barbecue sauce, and we use this for all of our barbecue sauce at 212. So great, great barbecue sauce, great macros, and we'll go ahead and weigh this out on the food scale when we add it to the food. So just a quick little tip for you guys. Hopefully that helps. All right, so food is heated up in the air fryer. I've got it on a food scale. We're gonna turn that scale on and make sure it's zeroed out. We're using the Ray's sugar-free barbecue sauce. One serving of this is 2 tablespoons or 32 grams. I find with sauces and stuff like that, measuring it out is way easier than trying to do 2 tablespoons. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it, and I've got the scale at 0, and I'm just gonna slowly start to add some. And sometimes I'll even stop at like 16, which is half a serving. I kind of just wanna see what that visually looks like and if it's gonna be enough sauce for me. Today, I want a little more sauce. I'm gonna do the full 32 grams. So, little tip to make sure you're hitting your macros, making sure you're not over adding sauces or sometimes even under adding, because a lot of times I feel like you could eyeball something and be like, oh, that looks about right. And sometimes you're actually getting a lot less than what you're tracking. So you wanna just track consistently. So food scale is a great way to do that. And yeah, here's what it looks like. All sauced up, ready to go. Gotta grub on this and get back to work, so.
Good morning. Monday.
Week 3, baby.
Week 3. It's like we just had such a long weekend. I would have loved to just stay home. Well, not sleep, but I feel like we don't really get days off a lot.
No days
okay. Not, you know, not no days off, because I also hate when people are like, oh, grind 24/7. We do work a lot. But man, I was tired this morning. Gone all weekend, back last night. But we're here. We're here. But wait. Still here. Also, I like this bike, but before I'm hot, I don't like it because the fan, it's like my body's kind of cold right now. But this thing will wear you down. Those CrossFitters, there's a reason they look so good, because they be doing stuff like this. I always get inspired after the CrossFit events, which we were at this weekend. Some of those guys, whew. Whew. They just make you feel some kind of way. All the muscles coming out. I'm trying to get fit like that. Call me Hercules or Thor or something. So that's all I got. Oh, here's Jess. Hold on. Here he is. Oh, there he is. Got leg day.
Huh? Ain't no leg day. No leg day. Trying to be funny.
Oh, we're not doing this. I forgot. Men's physique.
Men's physique. That's right.
Warm up.
how are you feeling today?
So tired.
Here, come over here away from the music.
I feel tired.
Give us a little bit of insight on how it's going.
My heart's beating fast. I feel tired. But I'm here. Jess thinks it's funny. I'm just out of shape.
His heart's beating fast.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy because I'm working out, right? You'd think it'd be being slow. I'm just happy to be here. I don't feel motivated, but I'm dedicated.
Week 3, baby.
Week 3. We're doing it.
Let's get it.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh.
I need to short something.
Alright.
Alright,
Let's
we
get
got
RDLs.
RDLs.
The barbell. If you guys can get enough range of motion, we might step up on a weight. Your pinch. And then step ups on the box here.
Yoink.
How's your back gonna feel from that?
I don't know, Jess. You're the one that keeps putting me in these bad situations. It's like, what happened to just coming and doing some curls, a couple benches? Oh, God.
Well, if Jeff does cardio, we can do.
Oh, alright, we just got back from the walk. We got the added weights from my man Chris.
Jeffrey. Nice to meet you, man.
If you had to pick a flavor of ice cream, would you go vanilla?
As like my go-to
Like
flavor.
you got one soft, like let's just talk soft serve. And
I
you
like
can't
swirl.
swirl it.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, you can't swirl it.
Well, I'd go vanilla then.
I agree.
Woo!
Take them pants off.
Oh.
Boy, you're like you're trying to get a job at Tesla. Yeah, astronaut.
I'll tell you what, look at that. That is a lot of liquid right there.
That's just gross. It's like, are you going to clean it up properly?
It's like, whoo! Look at that. Anyways, 2 weeks out, skin surgery. Get rid of the jiggle. Gotta do whatever it takes. We gotta hit 199 before we leave for Miami, so that's what it took. See if it works. That's all I got. So let's talk calories. That, honestly, is one of the biggest areas I struggled with when I first started. I think a lot of people struggle with this, and it's not because it's difficult, it's because most people just don't know enough about calories. So, when you're talking about calories, the first thing that you want to learn is what calories are actually made up of. Calories are just a metric of measuring energy, and so when you talk about that energy, inside calories you have your macros, your macronutrients. So you're going to have your proteins, your fats, and your carbohydrates. And so knowing what those are as far as calorie-wise goes is going to be a huge help. And this is something I never knew until I started a meal prep company. So protein, 1 gram of protein equals 4 calories. When it comes to fats, 1 gram of fat equals 9 calories. And then back to carbohydrates, 1 gram of carbohydrates equals 4 calories. So that's how you figure out the total calories in a product. So if you look at a product and it's got the calories listed at the top, and then it's got the breakdown with the protein, the fats, and the carbs, that calculation, the grams of protein times 4, carbohydrates times 4, fats times 9, that's how they're getting that total calories at the top. So once you know that, it becomes much easier to figure out what your macros are. It becomes much easier to track food. You can learn about it, and things just get simpler. Now, I love to think about this as almost like your bank account, right? You have $1,000 in your bank account, and before lunchtime you spent $500, so from lunchtime till dinner time you got another $500. So just think about it, every day you get a new $1,000. That is the way that I like to think about calories. What do I have in my bank when I start the day, and where does it need to end? It needs to end at 0, by the end of the day, but we don't need to go negative. And so once you know that, and once you know what protein has per calories, what carbs have, what fats have, it's a lot easier to then go make great choices, whether that's through using a meal prep service where it's already done for you and you can just plug and play, or you're going to the grocery store and you're looking at items and trying to figure out what fits into your diet. When it comes to fat loss, calories in versus calories out is what is going to dictate whether or not the scale moves. Also, there's a lot of things with water weight and sodium and all those different things that your body can be holding on to that's not necessarily fat. That's why you can see people who, may gain like 4 or 5 pounds over the weekend. Most of that's going to be water weight, maybe a pound of fat. But what you need to realize is when you're losing weight, calories in, calories out, that is the only thing that matters for weight loss. Now, when it comes to how you look, because I'm sure we've all seen those people that lost a ton of weight and they're like jacked out of their mind and you're like, holy cow, they look incredible. And then you've seen a lot of people lose a lot of weight and they just look like skinny. There's not a lot of muscle mass or muscle definition. Now, the biggest determining factor in that is going to be the amount of protein you consume. Calories in versus calories out dictates weight loss. Protein amount dictates how you look once you lose the weight. And that's a really, really big deal. Most people are not consuming enough protein in their diet. And so I'm not a registered dietitian. I'm not a doctor. Seek advice from those professionals if you want to. I'm just giving you my opinion based on my journey and a lot of people's journeys that I've helped along the way. And so a gram of protein per goal body weight has seemed to work super well with myself and all of my clients as far as getting great results. So what I like to do is figure out what you want to weigh. Let's say you want to weigh 200 pounds. You need 200 grams of protein per day, and then I work backwards. I like to get more of my fuel source from carbohydrates. So I'm typically going to have higher carbs, lower fat. If you like more fats, less carbs, you could go higher fats, lower carbs. But once you have your protein done, then okay, I've got 200 grams of protein that I need to get, 200 times 4. Then you take that, you subtract it from the total amount of calories. Now, how do you figure out the total amount of calories? If you're in a deficit, if you're trying to lose weight, anywhere from 10 to 12 calories per body weight that you currently weigh. I would recommend you starting on the higher side. Go with the 12 calories per body weight now. Do that for a couple weeks and see what your body does. Weight loss is a journey. It's not going to happen overnight. If you try and rush this, you're going to end up like me and you're going to yo-yo for your entire life. You've got to find something that's sustainable, and so getting your calorie floor as high as possible, meaning you can eat as much as you possibly can eat and still lose weight, is where you want to be. So once you figure that out, let's say you got 2,400 calories, then you can figure out your protein, 200 grams, you subtract that out. That leaves you the rest of the amount for your fats and your carbs. Simple math, you do your grams of carbs times 4, your grams of fat times 9, and that's how you can balance out the rest of your checkbook, as you'll call it, and get your totals for what you need daily. And then you can start making great decisions regularly that are going to help you along the way with your journey. So hopefully this helps. If you want to hear more about this, shoot me a DM on Instagram. Love to talk more in depth with you, and I can make some more videos talking more in depth about this. But hopefully this helps on your journey. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and we'll talk to you soon. See ya. What's going on? Up early, headed to Miami. 10-year wedding anniversary celebration.
Big deal.
We made it. 10 years. 10 whole years. Anyways, we'll check back in when we land. So, see you guys in a bit. Oh, outfit check. Strong. Strong Miami vibes.
Very.
Yeah. I was finna write a song about how I've been hella stressed, but I looked in your eyes and noticed I'm hella blessed. Staring at you on this airplane, I ain't worried about nothing, cause you got me feeling like the Wayne Wade in 03. Yeah, you and me, we got the heat, so bump all that anxiety. But you hit to the side of me, I feel like I'm gliding. And honestly, look, I don't want you saying that you had a better chance without me, that you wish you had made plans without me. Look, I hate to make this song about me, but I really wanna tell you that I still get goosebumps whenever you call. When I pull up to your house in my car, when we kiss you make me sound the alarm. When we kiss that thing go ring, ring, ring. Tell me how you feel, tell me what it is, tell me what it ain't. Trigger happy, you looking by, I might just detonate. Yeah, tell them dudes looking far back. Kidding to kill, I need all that. Let them call, but don't call back. Let them call, but don't. I don't want you saying that you had a better chance without me, that you wish you had made.
You alright?
What's that thing called?
Assault runner, air runner.
Serious. I didn't know ISI Hill.
Got it done.
Hurts.
Turn it up.
Whew.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, you still can't see my face! It's the wrong lens. This is the wrong lens here, people. I have to get down like this. Talk about it down here. Alright, so we're here in Miami and I brought the wrong lens and I don't have a tripod, but the show must go on. We had a great day and we drank a little bit of alcohol and we ate some bad food. And so now we gotta recover right. So what we got here is we got our greens and our reds. So most of you don't get enough fruits and vegetables in your life. I know it, you know it. These are gonna help you with that, but not only are they gonna help you get all your fruits and vegetables that you need, it's also gonna help you with digestion, with bloating, and just feeling overall so much better. And so we had fun today, but we're gonna recover the right way. We're gonna take 2 scoops of each of these. And then I like to take a little bit of magnesium. I have a magnesium deficiency, and it also helps me fall asleep. So it makes it taste better too. So 2 scoops reds, 2 scoops greens, 1 scoop magnesium, shake it up. This is gonna help my body recover from the damage that I did today. It is okay to have fun and enjoy yourself, but make sure you're taking the proper steps necessary to recover and have a good night's sleep, get your body back on track. That way you can function at the highest level possible. So this is an awkward camera angle. You see what I'm saying? But, you know, vlog life. So I'm gonna shake these up. My wife's been waiting for this is like the 50th take. And she's been waiting on these to drink them. So we're gonna shake these up. And you guys have a fantastic night. See you soon. Bye for now. Oh, choked myself.
What's going on, vlog? This is Jason Jensen. This lighting is pretty solid. I am in Savannah, Georgia, celebrating Caleb Miller's wedding weekend. I'm currently in the room finishing up the sheets. So just to pop in, a little bit of the business insight. It's like, it doesn't matter what events are going on, you gotta get the work done. So I've been able to hang out with everybody, went to the rehearsal dinner, and I've kind of been popping in and out of my room to finish the sheets up and just make sure the work gets done. So we're gonna have a great weekend, but making sure all of the 212 stuff is in order and handling all the tasks that I have for the weekend. Gonna work out tomorrow, and then a great day, a great evening celebrating Caleb, who was on the last vlog. Great friend of mine, and he's getting married to the love of his life. So we're excited for the weekend. Gotta get this work done, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll be sure to film. I think we're gonna go out a little bit tonight, and we'll capture some of that, but just a little insight of, even when you travel and you've got weddings and obligations, you just still have to get the work done. And I think that's the difference maker between success and not having success. It's just staying consistent and do whatever it takes, even when it's not fun, because this is not fun right now. I'd rather be downstairs hanging out with everyone, but as soon as I'm finished, I'll be able to get back to it and have a great night. So we'll see you then.
Take me and see your love alone.
Here, get in this real quick.
Because Allie and I were talking about it.
This guy loves Ed Sheeran. It's your wedding weekend, man. It's just all love.
Yeah.
Big mistake. All my ice melted. I came prepared. And then I should have taken these meals out last night. Not the best cooler in the world, but that's what you get for a Walmart one. Was thinking it was like a good old Yeti, but we'll still make the best decisions we can today. Got my first 4 bars. Gonna have a great day. Look at that. Look at that. Salad for breakfast. I've never heard of it. This place is serving salads for breakfast.
That's how you get these.
Big day. Big day for the groom.
Look at Tattoo John.
Groom's brother. Man, you guys look like brothers.
Yeah,
What's today, Caleb? Give us some insight.
I'm getting married to the love of my life.
Yep. Where are we at?
The Kimpton Bryce Hotel, the Bryce Kimpton.
We're at a gas station.
Yep. And where is this located?
Savannah, Georgia.
And today is what?
My wedding day.
Yeah, the date.
7/16/2022.
Let's go. Did you have a good night last night?
I did.
We ended up not really doing anything, so it wasn't much to vlog, but today's the big day.
Today,
Get
we're
fueled up.
vlogging the whole day.
That's right.
The whole day.
It's gonna be a great day. Probably not the whole day, maybe like 2 minutes. That's
like
good
2
enough.
When I pull up to your house in my car, when we kiss, you make me sound the alarm. When we kiss, that thing go ring, ring, ring. You get goosebumps whenever you call. When I pull up to your house in my car, when we kiss, you make me sound.
What's going on? We are 7 days out from surgery here in Miami, and I just finished up filling out all of my consent and release forms. So as you guys can see, there's a lot of different things that you have to sign for when you're having surgery. These basically talk about all of the different treatments that I'm going to be undergoing. Talks about pre-op, post-op, and then you've got some waivers because obviously when you're having surgery, you got to sign and say that you're not going to sue anybody probably. So just got that done. Now we are starting to take a supplement. This is something that my doctor recommended. It's also something my wife did a bunch of research on. For those of you guys that don't know, my wife is a nurse and has a medical background. And so starting today, I'm going to be taking Arnica. It is a supplement and you can find it at vitamin shops, Whole Foods. We got this off of Amazon. Basically, you take 4 of these tablets. They look like little marshmallows, so let me show you what these little guys look like. Look like little tiny marshmallows. They kind of have like a mint flavor, but you basically put them under your tongue and you let them dissolve. You take 4 of these every 4 hours a week prior to surgery, so every day I'll take these basically 4 times a day, and this helps with bruising. So I doubt that your doctor wouldn't recommend this. This is something that seems to be pretty common in the plastic surgery realm, but if for some reason your doctor doesn't recommend this, maybe ask them about it. And I would highly recommend getting some of this because we have heard some stories about people who didn't take this and had pretty severe bruising, so this is supposed to help a lot with that. So consent's done, taking my Arnica, 7 days out, super excited, a little nervous, but mainly just excited. So super cool. The doctor agreed to let us film for the vlog, and so he's pretty excited. Well, he was just DMing me on Instagram talking about how excited he is and that he just watched episode 1. So I think we are going to get some good footage of behind the scenes in the actual OR. So that'll be pretty cool. And if you're squeamish, I'll probably put something on there that says like, hey, don't watch this part, because I'm sure we're going to get some pretty gnarly stuff. So anyways, 7 days out, excited. Hopefully this tip helps, Arnica, and we'll hop back on here later on and I'll give you guys a couple more tips that Lauren figured out by all of her research. So see you guys in a bit. Peace. And thanks again for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed episode 3 and all the different tips that we gave out this week. tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow is surgery day. So super excited, a little bit nervous, but cannot wait to have this done and cannot wait to get on the road to recovery and share with you guys a little bit behind the scenes of what the actual surgery process looks like. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Tune in this coming Sunday to watch episode 4 as we take you guys behind the scenes of the actual surgery. And then we're going to start this journey to recovery together. So thanks again for watching. Hopefully you guys have a great week, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya.